Hello. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about concrete and concrete foundations. I'd never really thought about it as much more than rocks and dirt until I started taking classes about construction work. I found that pouring concrete and concrete slabs is a lot more complicated than it looks. There's a lot of processes and procedures that go into just making a flat slab of concrete. First of all, what is concrete? Concrete is a mixture of water, small aggregates such as pebbles, sand, and small rocks, coarse aggregates, which is larger rocks or gravel, cement, and fly ash, which is a small fine powder that's a byproduct of burning coal. The standard size for a bag of concrete is 94 pounds. This covers roughly 1 cubic feet in volume. Most common is a bag of Portland cement, which has its own blend of special aggregates and admixtures. Reinforced foundations are foundations reinforced by rods of steel placed throughout the slab called rebar. Rebar strengthens and forms the slab, and it comes in different sizes from number 1 to number 8, each number representing 1/8 of an inch. So if you have 1/8 of an inch in diameter rebar, then it's a number 1 rebar, and 2 is 2/8, and so on and so forth. Some other aspects of pouring concrete are control joints and admixtures. Control joints are joints cut into the concrete slab to keep the slab from breaking apart over time. This can be done by cutting a line into the slab with a masonry saw, or placing straight pieces of wood throughout the poured slab. Control joints are spaced about the same distance apart as the concrete is wide. For example, if you have a 10-foot wide concrete driveway, then your control joints are going to be spaced every 10 feet apart. Admixtures are chemicals or other elements such as water added to the concrete mixture to either slow down or speed up the setting or hardening of the concrete. When you pour sidewalks, typically you pour a 3-foot wide sidewalk in most areas. Any area that's leading to a primary entrance is at least 4 feet wide. When pouring a slab for a house, you must also pour footings. And footings are built-up sections of concrete that are used to support load-bearing walls. You'll find these around the outside edges of houses and under all of the load-bearing walls in the house. When it comes to finishing concrete, there's a tool that contractors use, which is basically a pole with a flat piece of steel on the end that they drop down onto the concrete to release air bubbles and take out high spots and low spots. They also use a 2x4 to rake across the surface of it so that it's smooth and flat, which is also called screeding it or leveling it off. And then you pretty much wait for it to dry, and there's your concrete slab.